SpaRitual is an environmentally friendly brand. We launched in 2005. We do everything for manicure, pedicure, and body care products. And we sell to high-end spas and salons. And we're in 34 countries, and we're going to be going into Sephora starting in March into 250 locations. So we're really excited about that expansion. Love to study trends, and not just seasonal trends, which I do love very much, but also socio-cultural trends and just big overarching themes to see where we're going culturally. I do a lot of research, a lot of reading. I visit art museums, listen to a lot of music, so anywhere I can glean my information, I do. I'm really all about high concept and high touch, so that's really what my core passion is about, studying these trends and then personally for my life and my family, but also bringing it to the company, making recommendations where to bring brands and how to grow it, getting behind certain trends. I'm really going to talk about the sustainability movement within beauty and how green and green products, what that shift, it's now shifting, it's evolving, and what that shift in evolution looks like and how it pertains specifically to the beauty movement, or to the beauty industry. Just kind of talking about how sustanism is the new modernism. It's, when this whole sustainability movement started, I remember when I started speaking about it at the company, people, laughed. They, said that this was a trend. It was going to be fleeting, and we see how it's really impacted all facets of life. And it's now replacing in this century modernism. This is it. We're all facets of life. We're redesigning, we're rethinking, we're reorganizing. So there's no turning back. To start to explain slow beauty, I just want to, talk about basically the movement that's happening is that there's a global movement against acceleration, in the sense that we are so much on this fast lane of life, and it's pretty much unsustainable to the point where it's not going away. I mean, this is modern life, but what's going to happen now more and more is that people are going to feel the need to jump off the fast track, to find places, avenues, to reconnect with themselves and their loved ones. So this is becoming more and more important, and I'm sure you're seeing, that. But it's really going to become a necessity. Decelerating, instead of accelerating. And this world of slow beauty is about, taking times and moments to be still. And this concept of being off the grid, it doesn't mean, that you have to, move to a farm and be fully sustainable, because that's not approachable for many of us. I think it's an ideal, but there are ways to get off the grid on a daily basis in smaller ways. When we say anti-age, and it's about quick fixes. Psychologically, we're internalizing something that's very unhealthy. We're internalizing a tyrant, and then we're treating ourselves in that respect. So what I'm proposing and want to open this dialogue about is that we instead internalize a celebrant, and we celebrate life, and we celebrate aging, and we do it gracefully. None of these are more important than the other. They're all equally important, except for one maybe. I'll talk about that in a second. But mindful consumption is something to think about. We're a consumptive society, and that's not going to change, but we need to consume mindfully instead of mindlessly. And I think what's really great is there are more and more brands out there, so we have more and more options to, make better purchasing decisions. And this is, my mom taught me at a really young age about this. I'm so grateful to her, and every chance I get, I thank her. But she was teaching me how to read, ingredients on the labels, beauty products when I was really young. She took me to spas at a really young age, and not from a luxury perspective, but just more about health and wellness. So she was really ahead of her time. Our typical beauty routine, it's about expanding and elevating what our beauty routine is. It's not just about your toners and your cleansers and your, anti-aging creams. It's about incorporating, different traditions. It could be from Ayurveda, homeopathy, it could be nutrition as part of your beauty routine, but really bringing in more elements about what your beauty routine is and practicing that on a daily basis. It could be tongue scraping every day, when you get up in the morning from Ayurvedic tradition, because it's, the toxins come up at night, and it's important to scrape them off before you swallow them back down and start your day. So I mean, these are things that we need to know. We need to realize are important, and we need to incorporate these into our beauty routine. It's really, we tax our bodies so much on a daily basis by the types of foods that we eat and the demands that we put on it, that at least twice a year you need to cleanse. You need to detox, you need to let the toxins come out. It's incredibly important for your nervous system, and doing all of these lifestyle changes and choices that will radiate your beauty outward. And that goes back to, it's not just about these quick fixes anymore. It's about slowing down and doing things